Hi, this is Christina Gianelloni with Blink Labs, here to share our video for the Cloud Native Blockchain Archive Node by Blink Labs, Milestone 2, Proof of Achievement. Milestone 2 implements relational interface over PostgreSQL. This milestone adds production-facing storage capabilities by implementing a PostgreSQL metadata backend and Cloud Blob storage integration needed for archive node workflows. It also introduces optional KMS-backed encryption for sensitive data paths, improving operational security while keeping deployment flexible. So there are three outputs for Milestone 2. Output 1 is to implement relational interface over PostgreSQL. Output 2 is to implement key value interface over Google Cloud Storage. And output 3 is to implement optional KMS-based encryption. Let's explore each output now. So the first one is issue number 329 to implement relational interface over PostgreSQL. If we scroll down, we can find the pull request that is associated with this, number 1181, which I have open on this tab. If we look at this pull request, we can see a summary by CodeRabbit and by the developer, but basically the pull request shows us that PostgreSQL metadata backend was added, the runtime plugin config and selection was wired, so metadata blob backends can be selected at startup. The Postgres connection config options were added, and automated tests and CI config updates were added for this backend. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see that our pull requests are peer reviewed and approved before merged. And we can actually check out that test real quick. Go to checks and go test. And let's just pick the Linux one and go test. And we can see Postgres. So the next one was issue number 330 to implement key value interface over Google Cloud Storage. And again, if we scroll down, we can see the pull request associated with this, number 886, which I have open on this tab here. This pull request shows us that a Google Cloud Storage blob backend was added. The commit timestamp storage retrieval was implemented for GCS. The metrics and login support were added for operational visibility, and dependencies were added for GCS integration. Let's see all that here. And then let's look at our third one, issue number 331, which was to implement optional KMS-based encryption. And again, if we scroll down, we can see our pull request, number 920, which I have open on this tab. And if we look at that pull request, we can see the optional KMS encryption decryption support was added via the new SOPS package integration. The GCS commit timestamp read write path was updated to use encryption decryption when configured, and dependencies were added for KMS SOPS support. So at this stage, there's a new blob storage implementation for Google Cloud and relational interface over PostgreSQL for the Go node, a building block for the Go archive node. This milestone delivers working building blocks and operational capabilities rather than a standalone user-facing feature. Thank you so much for your time.